Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create long hair movies for free, including movies that can be 10, 20 minutes or even longer. And the interesting part is that we are going to create the entire movie in one generation instead. I'm going to show you a simple workflow that allows you to create your movie skin by skin, add animation and dialogue, and then combine everything together into one long movie. And now, we are not using Grok for this. The tool we are going to use gives us a lot of more control over our images and video skins, and once you understand the workflow, you can use it to create almost any type of hair movie you want. But before we jump into the full tutorial, let me first show you the video I created using this exact method.
Wow, this village is still the same.
Amara, we missed you.
You still dress like this?
Look at my poor village friends.
Please, Amara, stop.
As you can see, we are able to create multiple skins, keep our characters looking consistent, animate those skins, and then combine everything into one longer video. Pretty cool, right? So if you're interested in learning how to create something like this from scratch, make sure you stay until the end of this video because I'm going to walk you through the entire process step by step. Hey, my name is Wilfred, and on this channel I teach people how to use AI tools for free to create content, learn new skills, and potentially monetize their creativity without spending a lot of money on expensive software. So if that's what you are looking for, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Alright, enough talking, let's jump straight into the full tutorial. Step 1. Create your video idea and script. The first thing we need before creating our movie is of course a good story, and for this we are going to use ChatGPT. You can come up with your own story idea, but for this tutorial I'm going to use an African village story because it gives us a lot of interesting skins, characters, emotions, and different environments to work with. So open ChatGPT and type something like this. Write a short and interesting 3D animated AI story movie. The story is set in an African village. It's about a beautiful but very disrespectful city girl who makes fun of her poor friends on TikTok. After returning from the city, the story must be cinematic, high quality, emotional, entertaining, and interesting. Of course, you can change this prompt and create whatever type of story you want. You could create an African village story, a funny family story, or a romance story, an adventure, a children's movie, or even a completely fictional fantasy story. The important thing is that give ChatGPT enough information about the story you want. Now click on generate and give ChatGPT a few moments. And as you can see, ChatGPT has generated our story. We now have the characters, the storyline, and the different events that will happen throughout the movie. But there is something very important we need to do before we start generating our images. We need to make sure our characters look consistent from skin one to another. Because if we simply generate every skin separate without giving the AI any reference, our cartoons could look completely different from one skin to the next one. For example, Amara could have long hair in skin 1 and completely different hair in skin 2. Our clothes could change, our face could change, even our entire appearance could change. And we definitely don't want that. So let's fix that. Step 2 is to create detailed image prompts. Go back to ChatGPT and ask it to create detailed prompts for our skins. You can simply type, also give me detailed image prompts for consistent characters across all scenes and in 16:9 aspect ratio. Then after, click on generate. After a few moments, ChatGPT will generate detailed image prompts for our skins, and as you can see, the prompts contain much more information about the characters, their appearance, their environment, their clothing, the lighting, the camera angle, and what is happening in each skin. This is exactly what we need, but we are still not finished. There is one more thing I recommend doing before generating the actual skins, and that is creating a character reference sheet. Step 3. Create a character reference sheet. A character reference sheet is basically an image that shows all the important characters in our story. It helps us maintain their appearance throughout the movie. So we are going to ask ChatGPT to help us create one. Simply type, create a character reference sheet for all the characters in the story. Then after, click on generate. After a few seconds, ChatGPT will create our character reference sheet, and as you can see, we now have our main characters together in one image. This is going to be very useful because we can use these characters as references when generating our different skins. And if you want the exact prompts I used to create this story, the image prompts and the character prompts, let me know in the comment section below. I may share them with you in the comments. Now, before we continue, make sure you save this character reference sheet to your phone. Simply long press the image, tap save, and image will be saved to your gallery. Once the image is saved, we need to separate characters. We need to separate these characters into individual skins. So open your phone gallery and crop each character individually. For example, you can crop Amara and save as one image. Then crop the second character and save them separately. Continue this thing until you separate all the individual reference image for every important character in your story. Once that's done, we are ready to create our actual movie skins. Step 4, generate the skin images using Google Flow AI. Now we are going to create our skin images using Google Flow AI. Open Google Flow and make sure you are signed in. Once you are inside, click New Project to start a new project. Then click videos, but for now make sure the generation mode is set to image because we are creating our images first. Set your preferred aspect ratio. For this tutorial I'm going to use 16:9 because that's the standard widescreen format for YouTube videos. For the image model, select Nanobanana 2 Lite. So set the number of variations to 1x. Now we need to upload our character reference images. Click the plus sign and upload the individual character images we created earlier. Select the characters you need and click done. Now we are ready to create our first skin. Go back to ChatGPT and find the image prompt for skin 1. Copy that prompt into your clipboard and then head back over to Google Flow and paste the prompt into the generation box. Now look at the skin and identify which characters are actually appearing in it. If Amara is in the skin, upload Amara's character reference image. If another character is also present, upload their reference image as well. This is very important because the character reference help the AI understand what our characters are supposed to look like. Once everything is ready, click on generate. Give it a few moments, and here we go. This is our skin 1 image. As you can see, we now have our first movie skin. If we are happy with the result, long press the image and save it to your gallery. Now let's move on to skin 2. Go back to ChatGPT and copy the skin 2 image prompt. Head back to Google Flow, paste the prompt, upload the correct character reference images, and then click on generate. After a few moments, we have our second skin, and notice how the characters still look similar. That consistency is exactly what we want. Now you can simply repeat the same process for the rest of the movie skins, skin 3, skin 4, skin 5, and so on. For every skin, make sure you read the prompt carefully and identify all the characters appearing in that skin. Then upload the correct character reference before generating the image. This will give us a much better chance of maintaining consistent characters throughout the entire movie. Once you have finished generating all the skin images, download them all to your gallery. And now we are ready for the really exciting part. We are going to turn these still images into animated video clips. Step 5, turn the images into videos. Now that we have our skin images, we can start animating them using Google Flow also. Before we begin, let's change a few settings. Go back to the model settings and select Nanobanana 2 Lite. This time switch the mode from image to video because we are no longer creating still images. We are going to animate the images we already created. Keep the aspect ratio at 16:9 and for the video duration set it to 10 seconds. Now we need animation prompts, and once again ChatGPT is going to help us. Go back to ChatGPT and ask, also give me animation prompts for each skin with dialogue in it. Then click on generate. After a few moments, ChatGPT will generate animation prompts for each skin, and this is where our movie really starts to come alive. The animation prompt can tell the AI how the characters should move, what they should be doing, and what the camera should do, and what dialogue should happen in the skin. Now copy the skin 1 animation prompt, head back over to Google Flow, paste the animation prompt, then upload the skin 1 image that we created earlier. Once everything is ready, click generate and wait for a few moments, and here we go. Our still image has now been turned into a video clip, and this is where you can really start seeing the movie
Still the
came
same.
together. Now repeat the same exact process for the remaining skins. Copy the skin to animation prompt, upload the skin to image, generate the video. Then move to skin 3 and continue doing this until you have animated every skin. Make sure you download every completed video into your phone before moving on. You don't want to generate 20 skins and then realize you forgot to save half of them. So after creating each script, download it and keep everything organized. You can even create a folder on your phone called AI Movie and keep all your skin images and videos there. Once your clips are ready, we can move to the final step. Step 6, combine all the clips into one long movie. Now we are going to take all these short clips and combine them into one long AI movie. This is the part that allows us to create videos that are much longer than the original 10-second clips. Open your favorite video editing app. For this tutorial, I'm going to use CapCut. Click on New Project, import all the video clips we created. Now add them to the timeline in the correct order. Start with the skin 1, skin 2, then skin 3, and then continue until you reach the final skin. Once everything is on the timeline, watch the movie from beginning to end. This is where you can clean everything up. Trim any unwanted parts, remove clips that don't look good, adjust the timing, add background music and add sound effects, add subtitles, and if necessary, you can also adjust the volume of the dialogue so that the characters can be heard clearly. You can even add transition between certain skins to make the movie feel smoother and more professional. Once you are happy with everything, click export and that's it. You have just created a long hair movie by combining multiple short hair generated skins. And the amazing part is that you can use this same workflow to create movies that are 10, 20, 30 minutes or even longer. You simply keep creating more skins, animate them, and combine everything together in your video editor. So you are not limited to the length of a single AI generation. You can build an entire movie one skin at a go. And that's the exact method you can use to create long hair movies without spending money on expensive equipment and complicated production software. Of course, depending on the hair tools and plans available to you. Some features may have usage limits, but the workflow itself is simple and can be adapted to the free tools you have access to. And honestly, once you get comfortable with this workflow, you can create almost any type of AI movie you can imagine. You just need a good story, consistent characters, and good skin prompts, animation prompts, and a video editor to bring everything together. So if you find this tutorial helpful, make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to create more tutorials showing you how to make AI movies, AI cartoons, AI storytelling videos, and other types of content for free, let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to check out the related videos appearing on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial help you understand how to create your own long AI movies from scratch, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.